What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Back at it, live streaming again. So I did not. Is my mic working? Let me know in chat. But not get to do a to the Cobra Kai season 6 trailer, unfortunately. And this is my first live stream since the Cobra Kai season 6 trailers dropped. And basically, in this stream, we're just breaking it down, having a good time talking about it, discussing, giving out any theories regarding the trailer. So throughout the stream, let me know what your theories are of the trailer. And is my mic working? Hello? Hopefully it's working. Or you guys can't hear me right now. Let me know if my mic's working. Let me check just in case. Because I did a stream a few months ago that terrified me. When the first 10 minutes I didn't talk. What's up, LS King? Is my mic working? Hold up. Freaking plays a damn ad. All right. But I think it's working. I wish it wasn't. Oh yeah, frick you, CBK. Frick you, dude. All right, so this is my first live stream since the season 6 trailer has come out. And unfortunately, I couldn't do this countdown stream because I was at school. But now I want to talk about it with you guys. Obviously, I've made videos about it, but I just want to discuss it with you. And from the opening shot, I will say I am surprised there's a cinematic kind of shot like this from the very jump, and that's because this whole trailer just does not feel like Cobra Kai to me. It feels like a completely different show, and that's not a bad thing. It just feels like Cobra Kai on another level. And that's definitely not a bad thing, but yeah. Let me talk into chat. You can watch season 6 part 2 early if you can. I could. I do have it right now if I wanted to watch it. I have decided not to watch it this time just because I want to live the excitement. I want to make theories up until the last day. So I will not be watching it early. I did request it early just in case I wanted to, but I will not be watching it. Yeah, I'm not watching season 6 part 2 early. I will just wait and watch it when it comes out. The fight is gonna be insane. Yeah, dude. Just wait for later in this trailer. But yeah, you have this beautiful shot of Barcelona. I don't know what building this is. And then this is the shot we got.
Welcome to the world's greatest.
6 part 1. And then it instantly goes into
the sick guy.
The Saikai tight guy.
Come on, y'all.
And then we see a huddle thing. Yell. Let me turn on captions. And then it's just goes into the brutal fights. Can you watch it right now if you wanted to? Yes, I could, but I'm not going to, because I want the anticipation. I want to watch it when everybody watches it. I just don't want to do that again. But if I change my mind, which I won't, but if I do, I'll let you guys know. But of course I won't. But Hawk, this is starting to become one of his things. Hawk does these jump kick things or jump punch things, and it obviously does not work this time. Freaking look at Robbie's face. My gosh, what the heck is going on? I don't know, but then we can see back-to-back shots, and then it goes after this of just Miyagi just getting their ass kicked. Hawk got punched in the face, dropped punched in the stomach. Tori, I know she's not in Miyagi-Do, but Cobra Kai, she's getting thrown down by another girl. Okay. So this whole trailer is just showing how this is everybody's toughest battle yet, whether you're Cobra Kai or Miyagi-Do, and it's not just Cobra Kai versus Miyagi-Do anymore. It's Cobra Kai and Miyagi-Do versus 14 other dojos, and I love that aspect because I feel like that adds on to it. Who do you think will die? I think Kreese may die, and I think Silver may die. I don't know if they'll both die, and I don't think it'll be in part 2. I think if there is going to be any major deaths, I think it'll be in part 3. Where would you get it from if you wanted to watch it? Netflix reaches out to creators to give it out early, and that's how I got part 1 early last time. But I'm not gonna do part 2 early just because I want the anticipation and I want to be excited about the trailers. Like the last trailer, I couldn't react to because I'd already seen it, so it was just kind of annoying like that. So I have decided I'm gonna wait. So
Come to Barcelona, bitch.
So like whatever her name, what's her name? Zari. Who in chat remembers her name? I forget her name. I always forget her name. It's Ziri or Zara. I don't know. She's wearing the captain headband. She's the best of Iron Dragons.
Barcelona, bitch.
With Sensei Wolf and Tori gets thrown down. And she just
There's no way.
blows a kiss thing. And then Dimitri, I'm sorry, Dimitri just pisses me off during this trailer. Okay? He's just such a downer all the time, man. Like it was funny at first, but now it's just like annoying. Zara. That's the name. All right, thank you. Zara. That's her name. That's right. She's honestly gonna be kind of cool, I'm not gonna lie. She can definitely because she's gonna fight Sam and Tori.
Way that we can win.
And this is what I'm saying. Dimitri's just a downer half the time. There's no way that we can win. This pisses me off. Just such a downer. And I'm guessing in this scene, wait, hold on. I just thought, does Hawk sleep with his mohawk still on? How the hell does that work? Does he have to sleep on his side? I don't know how the hell that works, but that would not be fun at all. Then they're all in some hotel. I don't know, whatever.
At this point,
I'd rather not lose any more.
I'd rather not lose any more.
Bro, Dimitri's got to stop being down. We knew this
wasn't going to be easy.
Yeah, I mean, the entire trailer, they're just establishing that it's not Cobra Kai versus Miyagi-Do anymore. I wonder what happened to Kenny. Well, we see Kenny later in the trailer. Which is pretty interesting to me. Cobra Kai is
one dojo out of 16. It's
not us against them anymore. And I love that aspect. And then they show Iron Eagle. Iron Dragons. Why do I keep calling it Iron Eagle? What the hell is Iron Eagle? There's something Iron Eagle because, bro, I keep calling Iron Dragon Iron Eagle. Hold on, what is this? Iron Eagle. That's right, it's that movie. Oh my gosh, that's why I keep calling it Iron Eagle. I remember that movie.
Against them anymore?
Flips up, kicks. Yeah, she's gonna be sweet.
Against them anymore?
Zara, that's gonna be pretty sweet. I feel bad for Hawk. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Hawk does have a downfall. It wasn't as bad as his how sidetracked he was in season 5, but season 6 he wasn't all that good either. I mean, he basically lost to Dimitri in a way. I hate how they're doing that to his character because I love Hawk and I know Hawk fans are gonna be mad about that. And just Cobra Kai fans in general. But I think he'll pick it up in part 2 and part 3. I think he'll have pretty major seasons. But yeah, she's gonna be awesome. She's gonna be fun to watch because it's gonna be her versus Sam and Tori a lot. I'm excited to see that rivalry. And then this shot's very interesting to me because this is it's kind of a darker themed shot, and it just shows how Tori's kind of seems to be disinterested. And Sam saying Tori chose the other side. Yeah, she did. But everyone here is basically evil at this point. But Tori isn't really evil. She's just coping her mother's death, and she doesn't know how to what's the word? She doesn't know how to deal with her emotions, I guess you could say. And she makes a wrong choice during Cobra Kai. I mean, Kreese is a father figure to her in a way. And that's something she never had. And she doesn't have any family anymore. So you can definitely feel for Tori, especially in this scene. I think it shows a lot. What's up, TC Kid? What's up, Hawk? Hello, what's up, Connor? I can see Johnny calling them Iron Eagle. I know, dude. I keep calling them freaking Iron Eagle, dude. And my trailer breakdown, I called them Iron Eagle the entire time. People were ripping me apart in the comments. My gosh. Is season 6 part 2, or is Saiga Taiga done in part 2, or does it go into part 3? I'd be shocked if it goes past part 2. To be honest, I don't even think it'll get. I think by the end of part 3, part 2, I think the Sekai Taikai will be done with. I think we'll just move on. And then part 3 will be wrapping things up, a few major fights, and then one big fight that ends everything. And maybe Cobra Kai and Miyagi-Do don't win in the Sekai Taikai. That's a realistic reality. What's up, Melissa? I have a theory that it could be Silver wielding the knife at the end. Oh, yes. We'll talk about that. I love that scene. This trailer was so amazing. I can't wait for part 2's release. Could not agree more. This trailer was amazing.
Tori chose the other side.
And then, I'm guessing they're all looking at Tori in this scene. I don't really know. And then this is Tori versus Sam rematch. I'm excited for this. This will be very cool. And then, dude, I'm not gonna say that. Why? I don't want this kind of drama. This just annoys me. I don't want this drama. But Kawan's gonna try to be with Tori. Try to just get in Robbie's head, as he said. But we can't let them keep getting in our heads like this. I mean, he's so obviously just trying to get in Robbie's head, and you see that multiple times throughout the trailer. That's just kind of the guy Kwan is, and he just wants to get into his opponent's head, which it looks like it will work. I hope to see Zara versus Kwan. That'd be very cool. 2 new characters. What if Chosen fights Sensei Wolf? That would be awesome. I hope Sensei Wolf has a great fight. I'm excited to see Sensei Wolf. I don't see him being in part 3 or like Iron Dragons at all being in part 3. But in part 2, I think they could have a major role in part 2, and I'm excited for that.
Can't keep letting her get
But I mean, yeah, like Robbie's just like heartbroken. Like he's just trying to get in their heads, and it's obviously working. And then we see Robbie versus Tori. Robbie's got the crap kicked out of him. But yeah, here we go. Kenny is in the Sekai Taikai. Now, obviously, we know from part 1 he did not make the Sekai Taikai. So why is he there? Why is he dressed up? That means somebody either left, somebody got hurt, some drama happened. We know Robbie didn't get hurt because Robbie's right here. And I believe later when Sam's fighting, we can also see Kenny. So it's not Robbie or Sam that gets hurt. Maybe Devin just like admits what she did, which I'd be surprised if she did, to be honest. Simply because she didn't have any regrets for it at the time. So why would she later? There would have had to be something that leads her to having these kinds of regrets. But something led to Kenny. Oh my gosh.
like this.
Something led to Kenny joining Miyagi-Do. What it is exactly, obviously, I got no idea. Let me know what you guys think, though. I'm interested to see what you guys think. Could Devin turn herself in? I guess maybe. But my guess is somebody got hurt and they needed a replacement, and Kenny was like next up on the list, I guess. But yeah.
You have
We have Tori looking at him.
the opportunity of a lifetime.
Very sad. And then we see this. This was surprising that they show us this in the trailer, that Miyagi-Do is in 11th place. Like, they're behind Numba Yadama. They're behind Numba de Dumba. That's embarrassing. Not going to lie. What is Zara's last name? Mary Merritt? What is it? I don't know. If you look at the leaderboards in certain rounds, it says elimination. Yes, that's very true. Towards the end of the trailer, they show elimination rounds. There's going to be a lot of relationship drama in part 2. Jacob mentioned it, so I'm kind of worried. Ooh, I didn't know that. I didn't know Jacob mentioned that, but that's interesting. Yeah, I'm a little worried about that because, I mean, drama to an extent in Cobra Kai is great. And I mean, obviously there would be no show without drama, but I mean like relationship drama. To an extent, it's great, but sometimes they take it too far and it just gets corny and not unrealistic and just kind of dumb. And I'm hoping that doesn't happen, but we'll see. Part 2 of Cobra Kai season comes out on my son's birthday. Oh, that's pretty awesome. If you watch his Cobra Kai, it's a great gift right there. But yeah, Miyagi-Do's in the 11th place, so they're not doing all that well. And then this is very interesting to me as well. Miguel's just yelling at Robbie, "You're completely blowing it. Let's see what you got."
And you're completely blowing it.
Oh, frick. This is like surprising me that like Miguel's going to get into it with Robbie. I mean, because they recently become friends. And obviously they had a little setback in part 1, but nothing major like this. And my guess is Kawan got in Robbie's head. Robbie does something stupid, and he's supposed to be the leader. And Miguel's mad at Robbie for doing it, so he starts yelling at him. They get into a fight. They argue, and it just gets worse.
And you're completely blowing
And
it.
it was after that they showed this. And this is also one of my favorite shots in the trailer. It took 6 seasons to get to this point, but we see a Robbie and Miguel team up, which is something crazy and something, you know, you couldn't really imagine in seasons 1 or 2. So it's pretty cool to see. I have a very strong feeling that Sam will get seriously injured as the most realistic reason why Miguel is so upset like that. Johnny isn't, and why Miyagi-Do's look the way in the suitcase that Sam is noticeably absent. That is true. That is very true. November 15th is your birthday. Golly, how many birthdays are on November 15th? Dang. Happy birthday to all you guys that have birthdays on November 15th. And then Kawan, you know, is just still getting robbed over someone's head. And then this is crazy. This is crazy. The amount of times we see this throughout the trailer is like crazy. Somebody just getting punched in the face and then blood just spitting out of their mouth. We've never seen anything like this, any blood like this in Cobra Kai as a whole. And we saw more in this trailer than we ever have. So it's going to be bloody. It's going to be awesome. These have chances to be the best fights of all time in Cobra Kai. I mean, the season 6, part 2, and maybe part 3, but part 2 fights that we've seen so far could absolutely be the best. I mean, they're obviously the bloodiest so far. I mean, freaking Robbie just split out his entire blood veins. And yeah, it doesn't look good for a lot of them. It does not look good. The fight. Yeah, no shit. There's a lot of fights. No crap. I gotta stop saying that. Cobra Kai is my favorite. Interesting. Are we gonna find out more on Mr. Miyagi's dark secrets? I really hope we do. I really, really, really hope we do. I'll be a little frustrated if we don't, because I won't be a fan of the Miyagi storyline if it just ends there. I think it absolutely needs more, because it kind of is ruining his character if it just ends there. Making Mr. Miyagi a robber, threatening his storyline, threatening his whole legacy, is something the creators would not do lightly. John, Josh, and Hayden know what they're doing with it, and they wouldn't just mess with Mr. Miyagi's legacy just to, get more clicks or views or whatever. They have an idea with this, and I believe that. And I think we'll see it throughout part 2 and part 3. But if the storyline ended in part 1, then I'm pissed about it. I think it's a horrible storyline. I think it ruins his arc, and I hope that doesn't happen. And I don't think it will. But I think that Miguel is crying because Robbie gets seriously injured from Axel, and Axel gets disqualified, and Robbie's in the hospital, and Miguel thinks it's his fault because he was pushing Robbie too hard. I've seen these theories before. Yes, that's a very interesting one. That's a very interesting theory. I like it. It could be true too. I mean, there's many possibilities of it, but
some of us have nothing.
Very true. And then this part, I mean, this is my favorite part of the trailer. Daniel versus Kreese, and Johnny's just watching them, but face fight of their lives. But we're gonna see a Kreese and Daniel fight. I think Johnny will go in at some point. But yeah, back to the Mr. Miyagi Dark Secrets. I don't know what the rest of this is, because we saw him unpack some of the stuff in the box. But
You got a lot.
I don't know if there's more. But yeah, this is what we were talking about earlier. Could they be at like the hospital or something, and Robbie's hurt? Is somebody hurt? Because we saw the knife at the end of the trailer. Where is it? I don't know. I can't find it. There's a knife at some point in the trailer. Could Robbie be in the hospital? Could Sam be in the hospital? Somebody in the hospital? I don't know. Maybe somebody's in the hospital. Maybe Miguel's just, I don't know. Maybe he just has a lot of emotions or something right now. But I mean, Johnny was very upset about something. So something happened.
I know America.
And then, oh my gosh, keep doing that again. It says goes global.
I know it.
And then Sensei Wolf says, I know Americans. Sensei Wolf is the new sensei for Cobra Kai season 6 part 2. I'm excited about him. I think he'll be an interesting sensei. He teaches Iron Dragons. I'm excited to see him. I forget the actor's name. He's a very well, he's done a lot of projects, so he's very well experienced. And I'm excited to see him. He looks like he could be very, very cool. But we'll see. I mean, yeah, he looks awesome. I'm not gonna lie. I'd love to see him and Johnny and him fight. I don't think he'll be in like part 2 or part 3. To be honest, Sensei Wolf, he seems like a character that just be in part 2. And Iron Dragons as a whole, I could just see being in part 2. And they're just one of the layers that shows that, it's not Cobra Kai versus Miyagi-Do anymore. It's versus the entire Saikai Takai. It's all against all those dojos. And Iron Dragons is just a way to represent that. And I think that's what's going to happen. I'd be surprised if we see him more than just part 2. I'd be surprised. This was a cool shot. I mean, there's not really much. It's just Johnny, Sam, and Robbie.
You have no idea.
Yeah. And then Sensei Wolf, who we see the real sides of, punch his student. I believe Sam is watching him. Maybe that's just a different shot. But yeah, the dude, the dude's a monster. He's going to be awesome. He seems like a combination of Cobra Kai. He seems similar to Cobra Kai. I mean, he's obviously going to be a bad guy, and I'm excited to see that. Same as Sensei Wolf. Yep. I low-key think Robbie or Miguel start dating Zara. I don't think so. I mean, they're both. Miguel definitely not, but I don't think so. Carmen died, so Miguel is crying. I mean, I don't think so. I mean, with the baby coming, that'd be kind of dark. I'm not gonna lie, and that wouldn't make too much sense. But I mean, it's interesting. It's definitely something to think about. I think somebody's gonna die in part 2. Very well could happen. I think some main character will absolutely die by the end of the season. Whether that's part 2 or part 3. I think it'll happen at some point. My guess is part 3, but there could definitely be some death in part 2.
What it takes to win.
Okay, this is freaking crazy. I'm sorry. This looks
what it takes
gotta get it
to win.
Bro, why do I keep doing that? Golly. All right.
No Americans. You have no idea.
Hold on.
What it
Let me watch
takes
these clicks. Watch
to
these clicks.
win.
All right, bro. This is insanely unrealistic, to be completely honest with you. But I don't care. It looks dope. Look at this thing. It's like held up on a stage. They have mats under it. They're just gonna be fighting off. It's Iron Dragons versus West End Warriors. You can tell Iron Dragons wins at the end of this. This is an elimination round. It's probably like the end of the tournament, towards the end of the tournament. And this dude gets flown off the platform, gets kicked off. It's a 2-on-2 tournament. It's going to be absolutely dope. It looks sick with the lights and everything. They're fighting up on a stage. It looks unrealistic, to be honest. And it looks like, I mean, no real life karate tournament is ever going to look like this. But I don't care, dude. It looks awesome. It looks so awesome. I think this winner of the Saikai Tagai tournament will not be announced in part 2. Ooh, that'd be interesting. At the end of it, it's like they're like scoring up the points and they're about to say it and then it ends. That's a good cliffhanger, because there's going to be a cliffhanger to part 2 to part 3. There was a cliffhanger from part 1 to part 2. There will be one from part 2 to part 3. There better not be one in part 3, but from part 2 to part 3, I think there will absolutely be a cliffhanger. What that is, it could very well be that. I haven't thought of that about that, but that could absolutely have been it. Prediction: Robbie versus Kwan in the finals. Robbie wins, and there's a new category, new winner versus last winner. Robbie versus Axel. Robbie goes to Miguel and says, "This is your fight. Go win it." Interesting. That'd be interesting. But yeah, this stage looks absolutely sick. I'm excited for that. Everyone's watching. So you can see like they both got kicked off the platform. You can see one of them right here kicked off, and this dude's just falling off right now. They're both on top. Maybe it's first like last two standing win. That'd be awesome. Because like instead of scoring, it's just like first to get knocked off wins. That'd be awesome. That'd be so sick.
Here in
Barcelona.
Barcelona. It's Barcelona.
It's Barcelona, dipshit. But I think there will be a Sensei Wolf Johnny fight, and I think it'll be really cool. I think there'll be a Daniel Kreese fight and a Johnny Sensei Wolf fight, which that'd be very interesting. I hope Johnny wins, but it will really determine how strong of a fighter Sensei Wolf is. What do you think part 3 will be about? Just the aftermath of the tournament, or maybe another tournament? That Jordan Love holding a Lombardi trophy. Hey, I'm a Bengals fan, so I hope that's not the case this year. But hey, I can't lie, I do like Jordan Love. But sorry, that's not what you asked. What do you think about? I think part 3 will be that. Yeah, I think it'll be the aftermath. I don't think there'll be another tournament. I think it'll be the aftermath, or like at least like the very end of the tournament, and then it cuts into wrapping up storylines, getting things underway to just be over, which would be very sad. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how I'm gonna watch the last episode of Cobra Kai. Click on it, it's the very last one. Like, dude, I'm gonna be sad. But yeah, I think it'll just be the aftermath, and then I think there'll be one massive fight to end the whole story. And I think it'll be very sad. I want Miguel to win. I want Miguel to win too, but I also want Robbie to win. It's very tough. I mean, Miguel's been through a lot. Robbie's been through a lot. How I like to look at it is like Miguel won the All Valley, Hawk won the All Valley. Robbie hasn't won anything, so I kind of want Robbie to win everything. But obviously, I love Miguel. If they could both win like a 2-on-2 tournament, end of the Psych Attack guy, that'd be ideal.
Barcelona, dipshit.
Oh my gosh. I keep doing that. I'm gonna freaking kill someone. But just a shot of, I'm guessing, Barcelona.
We've heard all this.
This was interesting. Yeah, we've heard all this garbage going around about loyalty.
Garbage going around.
This is like some locker room thing, and we saw an image of it. They posted an image of it, but it's really real. I didn't know karate. I don't know if that's real or not, because I don't do karate or anything, but like, do karate dojos really have a locker room? I mean, it makes sense for the Psych Attack guys since it's a world tournament, but that was kind of surprising for me. I'm not gonna lie. Miguel might not win though. The way it seems, Robbie is on top. Yeah, Robbie does seem on top. Hey, appreciate the super chat. Thank you so much. Hey, I appreciate it so much. Yeah, if any of you guys do super chats, I instantly read your comment. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, Oreo44. Yeah, but Miguel didn't win right away. His win is tainted. What's your prediction? Who will win? Ooh, that is true. Miguel's win was tainted. Because it was a dirty hit. And it was when Miguel was, on the bad side, and now he's on the good side. Who's your prediction on who will win? I mean, since Robbie's captain, it makes sense. But if Robbie gets hurt, then I could see. Man, that's tough. That's a really good question. I don't know. I want them both to win so bad, but I don't know. I could definitely see Miguel winning. I could see Robbie getting hurt, because we see Robbie just getting beat up the entire time. Sorry. We just see Robbie getting beat up the entire time. But I could 100% see Robbie getting hurt and Miguel taking his role. And then it's best case scenario because then both of them win at some point. But actually, best case scenario is what I said earlier. It's a 2-on-2 tournament, 2v2 bracket, and they both win, and that locks them in for the championship, and they win the second attack guy. That'd be a really cool storyline. Yeah, this loser says that all. Oh, yeah, I don't want to. They keeping Miguel as a secret. They showed Robbie versus Kwan would have saved that in the finals. I think Miguel versus Kwan in the finals. That'd be really cool. I mean, Kwan's a character that has become like a fan favorite of everyone. I did not see that coming. I love Kwan. I think he's great. I didn't see him becoming a fan favorite character. I'm excited about it though. I think that's awesome. And I love Kwan. I think he's a great character. And I think a Miguel versus Kwan fight would be sweet. Prediction: Miguel's crying because Yaya and okay, that's dark. That's dark. Let's not go there. Let's not talk about that. That's dark. Will Terry Silver come back for part 2? I mean, we'll have to see later in the trailer because there's something that I have just a strong feeling that it could maybe be Terry Silver. But if I were to guess, I think Terry Silver is the cliffhanger. I think that'd make a lot of sense for him to be the cliffhanger to part 2, and it sets up part 3. That would make a lot of sense to me. All right, let's see. Let's go on later.
Not about loyalty.
And Miguel just storms out. Miguel has some issue this season. Something happened. I mean, he's just pissed off. He's crying. He's yelling at Robbie. He's hugging Johnny. He's walking out. He's storming out. I don't know, man. I don't know what his deal is. And then this is a really cool shot where it's like Tori's talking, and then we see, and then it like blurs out, and we can see Kreese and Kim behind it. That shot goes hard. I'm not gonna lie. That's really good filming by them. Really cool. Then there's not a Cobra Kai season without a Miyagi-Do scenery, kind of shot like
Almost
this.
all of us are trained.
This shot is amazing. I people made fun of me because of how much I liked it in my trailer breakdown. But dude, like this may be the best shot or like scene like that we've gotten in Cobra Kai. It just looks perfect. I mean, with the beautiful city behind him, we can see these 3 characters training. It looks sweet. Would be even cooler if we had like Daniel and Miguel up there training too. That'd be 5 of them. That'd be an amazing shot. I'd love that. Cobra Kai Zone, what are your thoughts on Sam being attacked in the alley by the Cobras? Because I think Axel is with her when it happens. Yeah, I'll talk about that when it comes to that. But yeah, that's very interesting. Robbie isn't balanced and Miguel is in his prime balanced and angry like season 1. That's true. I really hope Johnny and Chosen fight Sensei Wolf 2v1. That'd be very cool. Oh, I didn't think about Chosen fighting Sensei Wolf. Yeah, 2v1 would be very cool. They better beat Sensei Wolf in a 2v1. Or Sensei Wolf
somewhere else.
Just insane.
At some point.
Another climactic shot. Sam, Robbie, Daniel. Then we see Miguel finally at these points. Oh, wait, and Johnny's right here. Interesting. And then another Robbie and Sam training, Daniel, Johnny, and Miguel watching. Miguel is not doing anything in these training. He's just watching. But this one was very cool. They're in like a huddle again. What matters most is where we are.
But now this is where
But Hawk and Devin, that's very cool.
asses are now.
And then, dude, my favorite part of the trailer, as I said earlier, is this. Daniel strikes first, grabs Johnny, or Kreese, and shoves him into the wall. We're going to see a Daniel versus Kreese fight. and I can't wait for it. I'm all for it. I hope Daniel wins. I hope, Daniel fights Kreese, Johnny fights Sensei Wolf, and I don't know, Chosen fights somebody. Kim Da-eun, I don't know, somebody. That'd be very cool. Do you think Tori will come back to Miyagi-Do towards the end? Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, yeah, there's no way they leave Tori's character when she's evil. There's no way they do that. I think for sure she will join Miyagi-Do by the end. And she'll be a good character. She'll be completely redeemed. Do you think Tori's mom's death is murder? I heard some theories about that Kreese did it. They were interesting. I'm not going to lie. I was it does not make sense at all. But it's very interesting. I like the idea. But no, I don't think so. I really don't. I think that's a direction I don't think Cobra Kai will go. I'd be surprised, but yeah. I like that each dojo has their own theme music. That is very cool. Yeah, that's very cool. I mean, Miyagi-Do's and Cobra Kai's was already iconic, but Iron Dragon's getting one. That's very cool. Yeah, this scene's going to be sweet. Daniel just looks mad. I mean, he doesn't not give a crap about, Miyagi-Do being defense only. It's pretty cool because he'll beat the it's not the Miyagi-Do way allegations. But that's a cool shot where he just like jumps up. Dimitri's like, I don't know what Dimitri's looking like in this shot. Dimitri's shocked at something. And then this is another instance. It's like the Tori and Kreese shot where it like blurs out.
We're not losing.
It's very cool. And then this was something that was very, very interesting to me. Elimination round 2, Miyagi-Do versus Cobra Kai. So it's not going to be Miyagi-Do versus Cobra Kai in the finale because round 2 they would say like championship round. They wouldn't say elimination round. So we're not going to see one of the two in the championship round, which is very interesting. And we see, I believe this is Axel. I believe Miguel's fighting Axel here, but we see, and Dimitri's watching like a weirdo again. But so either Cobra Kai or Miyagi-Do is not going to be in the finale. At least maybe neither of them do. I mean, we don't know how many rounds is to this. But one of these two, at least, aren't going to be in the finals, which is very interesting. And if I were to guess for a storyline's sake, I think Cobra Kai would make it. Maybe Miyagi-Do makes it. I don't know. What if their fight tied? I think they would just go another round. I don't know how a fight ties at all, but I think one of the two will absolutely get eliminated, and one of the two won't be in the finale, which would be very interesting. It could be like Iron Dragons versus Cobra Kai or Miyagi-Do, or maybe this is like the second of 5 rounds, and say Cobra Kai wins against Miyagi-Do. Miyagi-Do's out. Cobra Kai's into round 3 and they lose. So neither one of them win the Saikai Taikai tournament. They go back home and then some conflict happens where they need to fight each other. They do. I don't know. I could see that being a reality. Kwan winning or losing? I think Kwan will win a lot. I don't know. This isn't Kwan fighting, I don't believe. I believe this is, I could be wrong. I believe this is Axel. Wait, is this Kwan? No, this is Kwan. But this is really cool. Robbie and Kwan running at each other. Hawk and Miguel are watching. And this is Axel. But they're running at each other, sprinting. Do some crazy kick. Let's see who gets that. But this was funny. So wipe the smirks off their ugly faces.
Wipe the smirks.
Johnny giving his motivational speaks, and Robbie has a little smile. And then 2-on-2 tournament. So I was wrong in my breakdown. I'm an idiot. Sam and Hawk, very underrated. They're gonna be like paired up on a 2v2 tournament. We know it's Miguel and maybe it switches up throughout the tournament. I don't know. But the partners we know so far is Miguel and Robbie at least team up at one point, and then we know Hawk and Sam team up at one point as well. Pretty cool. And these are like 2 backup Cobra Kai students. But here's what Melissa was talking about earlier. Sam's in some alley thing, and Cobra Kai looks like they just like jumped or whatever. And this is Kwan. He must have kicked one of the Cobra Kai students. Kwan catches him. Maybe that's Axel. I don't know. And then, so another guy goes in. She knocks him to the ground. I don't know what the heck that's about. I don't know why they're jumping her. That seems kind of crazy to me, but I don't know. That's very interesting. But someone stole Creasy's knife from what it looks like. Ooh. Yeah, we'll talk about that in a minute. But yeah, that's very interesting. Did Kawan did the kick in part 1? Yeah, he did some like crazy kick in part 1, like during the training scenes. That was awesome. Yeah, Robbie just looks like he's on another level this season. And then we see my boy Kenny again. This sweet transition. Look at this transition. That's a damn cool transition. Kenny's rolling off Dimitri's back. So we know the other 2-on-2, which I didn't remember this, but the other 2-on-2 is going to be Dimitri and Kenny, which that's honestly a weaker one, to be honest. I mean, Kenny and Dimitri are good, but like compare them to like the best in the world, like I don't know. Kenny's new, has a lot of potential. Dimitri, he's good, he has experience, but he's not anything special. And then this has become so many memes. Daniel's looking up at something. This is a really weird shot because I don't know what is going on. He's looking up at something. Maybe he's looking up at the sunset and they just put it in to be dramatic. I don't know. And then who is this? Someone in Cobra Kai. Maybe this is Tori. And then the blood thing happens again. I'm telling you, we've seen more blood in this trailer of Cobra Kai than we have of Cobra Kai as a whole. This is going to be the best fights we've seen in Cobra Kai history. It's going to be the bloodiest. It's going to be the most brutal. It's going to be the most awesome. And I cannot wait for that. But look at this. This splits out a ton of blood. Oh, yeah, it is Tori. Yeah, I remember this. And then, it cuts to the LaRusso household and watching the Sakai Taika on their TV. And we see all of Miyagi-Do watching it. We see Lapusso, Bert, Nate, Redhead, one of the redheads, I don't know. And they're all watching. They all look shocked. Something crazy just happened. I doubt it's what they just showed, like with the Tory thing. Maybe someone got seriously hurt. Amanda's pulling out his phone instantly. Something crazy happened. Something sad happened. Something bad happened. I mean, they're definitely not excited. Anthony looks at Amanda like shocked. Amanda's shocked. Something crazy happened. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just like getting revealed that Tori got Tori's on Cobra Kai. Maybe it's that. Or, I've seen some theories that it has something to do with the knife that we see at the end of the trailer, which I'll get into when we see that. But this is actually the thumbnail, I think. Wait, yeah, this is the shot from the thumbnail that I used for this live stream. But anyways, yeah, Robbie's just screaming his heart out. This is another elimination round. Oh, wait. Oh, man, wait. This is elimination round 2. And so, it's elimination round 2. So it's still against Cobra Kai. So this screen takes part during the Cobra Kai. And now, this is the crazy part. Somebody's got a knife. Maybe some killing's going to happen. Maybe someone's getting sent to the hospital. Something crazy is going to happen. Somebody in a black gi has a knife. Is that Silver? Maybe. Is that Kreese? Maybe. Is that anybody? Maybe. I don't know who this is. I think it has to be Silver or Kreese, to be honest. But somebody's taking drastic measures. I don't know who it is. I don't know how I can't they make it so like you really can't recognize your hand. This is Kreese. It could very well be Kreese. Kreese is going to go in with the knife. I don't know what he's going to do, but I'm guessing that their reaction. Wait. Their reaction is something that happens with the knife. And like whoever it is twirls it, could very well be Kreese. I don't know. Show the Cobra Kai logo. This is very hard. Let's see if I can get this. Okay, I kind of got it. It's some glitch thing that happens at the end that shows like it looks like it's the face of Silver, but to be honest, I can't really tell. I don't really know. It could be. I don't really know. But yeah, that's the trailer. That is the trailer. We went all through the trailer. It's a very good trailer. It's a very good trailer. It's very interesting. Let's see, is that it? Yeah, it's a very interesting trailer. Does it stack? How does this trailer stack up against other Cobra Kai official trailers? Like, is it better than the Part 1 trailer? Do you guys think? Is it better? I think the best trailer of all time is the Season 4 official trailer. I think the most excited I've ever been for Cobra Kai season is honestly Season 4, because that promotion was peak promotion for Cobra Kai. Just being honest, like it was peak at the time. Season 3, when Season 3 was coming out, had amazing promotion as well, but not as good as Season 4. Season 4 is the best promotion. They had so many trailers. It was so spread out. It was very well done. So many images. They released like the first episode early. It was so beautifully well done. It was 10 out of 10. Like amazing. Yeah, I've seen a lot of Kwan Dai's theories. I don't know what all that's about, but I agree. The Season 4 trailer was amazing. Yeah, it was spectacular. I don't know. Like this trailer was great. This trailer was great, and don't get me wrong, but I don't think it stacks up against like any of the Season 4 like promotion. The Season 4 promotion was amazing. It had multiple trailers, like so many trailers. It had the All Valley tournament trailer. It had posters for each character. The poster was amazing. They released like the soundtrack trailer. It was all so well done. That was the first year Netflix made a Cobra Kai season, because the first 3 seasons were made by YouTube Premium, and then Season 4 was the first one done by Netflix. So I think the Netflix budget for that just wanted to kick up, because the Netflix marketing budget for Cobra Kai picked up a lot that season because of the fact that this was the first Netflix season, and they wanted it to be the most popular one. I'll have to go now. Thanks so much for the amazing stream. Yep. Have a good one, Melissa. Please what? I don't know what you're wanting. Who's your favorite Cobra Kai character? Gotta go Johnny. Yeah. Who's your guys? Let me know in chat. Everyone let me know in chat who's your guys' favorite Cobra Kai character. Mine's Johnny. He's just classic. He's hilarious. He's awesome. Yeah, it's got to be Johnny. Hawk was nerfed in Season 5 and now Season 6, and he's still losing. I really hope he becomes a Season 3 version in Part 2. Perfectly said. Couldn't agree more. He was nerfed in Season 5 heavily. He was so sidetracked. It was insane. And then, even Season 4, Season 3, Season 2, Season 1 Hawk, beautiful. And then he got sidetracked when more and more characters started being added to the show, and screen time had to get split up into different places, which really started happening in Season 5. It really started to take a toll on Hawk's screen time. Why did they take away Hawk's screen time from other characters or split it up a little more evenly? I will never understand that. Because Hawk is a fan favorite character to everyone. So I really hope he has a big part in part 2 and part 3. And I trust the creators with his character. So I do think Hawk will have a much bigger role in part 2 and part 3. But yeah, season 3 version of Hawk was prime Hawk. Hawk and Johnny's my favorite. And Miguel, Johnny. Yeah, so it's like Miguel, Johnny. Those are usually the most popular. My favorite used to be Robbie. He's probably like second or third now for me. I do love Robbie. I love Miguel. Miguel is the goat. Love Miguel. Love Daniel, of course, classic. Chosen, Sam, Tori. I mean, everybody's amazing. Let's be honest. I mean, everybody. Like a lot of people like to give crap to Sam, but I think Sam's a great character. Who's your favorite character in Cobra Kai season 6? Ooh, that's a good question. In part 1 of season 6, my favorite character was probably Tori. She had the best arc, I felt like, and I felt so many characters in season 6, part 1, were just not done right. Season 6, part 1, as a whole, is probably my least favorite batch of episodes that Cobra Kai's released. That's only the first. That was only the first 5 episodes, and the first 5 episodes of every season don't usually like set the world on fire. And yeah, like I'd have to say Tori. Yeah. With Daniel fighting Silver in like a tunnel or something, ooh, that'd be interesting. That'd be very interesting. Just a theory here, but what if in the trailer when we see Robbie getting absolutely destroyed by Axel, what if Robbie gets injured too badly to the point where he can't continue, so Miguel has to fight and he takes up the captain role? That's a very popular theory, and I can't say I dismiss the theory completely. Hold on. Sorry, I need to text somebody. Sorry. Axel. Oh, interesting. That's your favorite. Kreese and Johnny, my favorite in season 6. Interesting. What if Silver versus Kreese? I think we'll see a Silver versus Kreese fight. I think we will. And I think it'll be in part 3. And I think one of them is going to die from it. That's my theory. And I really hope we see something like that. Silver versus Kreese Ultimate Showdown. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I agree, Melissa, that I think Silver is paying the Iron Dragons to beat Miyagi. Ooh. Silver has some affiliation with Iron Dragons. That'd be, Melissa said that. That's a great theory. I don't know why Silver would do that. But man, that's interesting. That's very interesting. Somebody could use the knife and kill someone even. Yeah, very true. This show started with Miguel, so he better win the tournament. I mean, yeah, I've seen a lot of people say that show started with Miguel, it should end with Miguel winning the tournament. I agree with that from a perspective, but I also agree with Robbie winning from a perspective. It's pretty complicated, from a whole. If you remember, Silver owns Iron Dragons. Yeah, it's kind of what we were talking about earlier. That's very interesting. I hadn't heard that until who was it? Cobra Kai Hawk brought it up from Melissa's comment that I guess I didn't see. Yeah, I really try to read like every comment. I really can't though. I pick every few comments or so. My theory is Robbie and Miguel are gonna kiss at the end of part 2 and Axel, which is friends with Mitch. Bro. I don't know. I don't know what the hell that comment was. What if Silver is working as Sensei Wolf for Iron Giant? Yeah, that's a good theory. There's an episode called Black, White, and Silver. Just saying. Wait, is that an episode of Cobra Kai before? Because that's an amazing title. That's an amazing title. Black, white, and silver. I like that. If that's not already a title, which wouldn't remember that, but like think about that. The first episode of season 6, part 3 is called Black, White, and Silver. That's sweet. Imagine we got of Sensei Wolf in a cage is him against Johnny. That'd be fire. Yeah, people have been saying there could be a Sensei bracket. That's a lot of theories going around right now. And dude, I'd love that. I'd love that. I mean, they didn't talk about that at all in part 1 about a Sensei's bracket. So maybe it's like a surprise thing. But yeah, that'd be amazing. And the question is, which Sensei would Miyagi-Do send in? Would they send it in Johnny or Daniel? Maybe they have to fight in the tournament to see who gets to fight. And it could be Johnny. It could even be Daniel. It could be Chosen. I don't know. Anyone think Silver would have killed Tori's mother? No, I don't think so. Do you think Cobra Kai will win the Saikai Taikai? They could. I mean, I think there's a realistic possibility that neither Cobra Kai or Miyagi-Do wins. Very realistic, and I think that's what they were kind of showing in the trailer, how realistic of a chance there is that happens. And so yeah, that could absolutely happen. I think we can get an Axe versus Kwan fight. That'd be badass. Yeah, that'd be very cool. Stop. I need to start looking at the comments before I click on them. Golly, dude. What is that theory? Golly. I think Silver is going to go to Daniel's house and Daniel might go back to California. Oh, man. Imagine that Daniel walks in his front door and there's Silver just sitting on his couch. He says, "What's up, Danny boy?" I mean, he'd instantly call the cops, to be honest, because Silver should be in prison at that point. So, if anything, he has a restraining order against him. So, either way, if that and breaking and entering, there's many things that Silver did. I heard rumors that Johnny opens his own Cobra Kai in part 2. I mean, I know there's been a lot of conflict between Johnny and Daniel, and I hate it. They're repeating that storyline. It just annoys me. But I don't think the conflict will get that bad where Johnny starts his own dojo. Who do you think is stronger, Johnny Lawrence or Sensei Diddy Wolf? What is my life, bro? P. Diddy versus Johnny? Like, what are we doing here? Oh gosh. Sam breaks up with Miguel. That's when Miguel starts crying, and then Sam and X will get together. So Miguel and Zara get together. Drama. Yikes. That'd be a lot of drama. That's very interesting, though. I wouldn't really like that if that happened, but that's a good theory. The Brazil dojo apparently has a new female character is important. Ooh. I like that. That's very interesting. I didn't know that, but that's really cool if that's true, because I like that they're adding, as I've said many, many times, I like that they're adding multiple aspects that it's not Cobra Kai versus Miyagi-Do in the Saikai Taikai. It's all these different dojos. It's all these different tournaments. And there's a legitimate chance that Cobra Kai or Miyagi-Do don't win. And Iron Dragons is a part of that, because, that's adding a whole new dojo that could win the Saikai Taikai. And then this Brazil dojo. I'm just loving this idea. I'm loving it. Do you prefer Robbie versus Miguel, or Robbie versus Kwan, or Miguel versus Kwan? Honestly, I love Robbie and I hope he wins, but I love Miguel versus Kwan. I think that would be amazing. We read that already. What if Mr. Miyagi killed someone at the Saikai Taikai? That's why there's blood on the headband. It makes Daniel understand why Miyagi hated tournaments. That's very dark. So if the creators can make it work, than okay. I trust the creators with every storyline, but I don't know. That seems kind of dark. I don't know. But I'm a Colorado sports fan. The Colorado game starts actually now, so I'm gonna hop off stream. Thank you all so much for this discussion. It was absolutely amazing. I enjoyed every single bit of it. Shout out to everybody who liked, commented, whatever they did. Thank you all so much for watching. Check out my new videos. Subscribe, turn the notification bell on. Thank you all so much for 10,000 subscribers as well. Thank you all so much. I'll see you guys in the next stream, which will hopefully be soon. I love you all. Thank you all so much for watching this stream.